Make sure to subscribe and of course ring that bell and turn those notifications on so you don't miss my next video. Hey everyone, it's Kristen and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. So for today's video, we're doing a little bit of base game building. So this is probably one of my most requested videos from you guys is to do these base game builds. So that just means that you don't need anything other than the Sims 4 base game to have this in your game. So you don't need to have any of the DLC, none of the packs, expansions, anything like that. And this was definitely inspired by The Sims actually giving away the Sims 4 base game for all of last week. So I do have a couple other base game builds that we will be posting over the next week or two, because as you guys know, I have been doing a bunch of pre-recording for my trip next week, and I have been so in love again with doing these base game builds. And they were definitely a struggle, you guys. Like last year when I used to attempt to do these, not gonna lie, it was almost impossible to make anything that looked nice. A lot of the base game furniture is ugly. It's really bad. A lot of it is either kind of not even IKEA. It's really bad non-detailed furniture, and then it's the opposite to I don't know what it would be, Victorian Gothic or something, but it's the quality and the textures compared to a lot of the games and expansions that we have now in The Sims. There's a really big drastic difference to that. But one thing that I did want to mention was that over on Twitter it was actually confirmed that we are going to be getting 350 updated game swatches. So that actually means that furniture, wallpapers, possibly all of the different things that we can actually build with in game are gonna have some new swatches added. So they didn't really say exactly what it was going to be for, if it was going to be just for items, if it was going to be new doors and windows only, or if it was going to be for a little bit of everything. So I definitely am hoping that it is going to be for a little bit of everything. I feel like a lot of the things have been really outdated in the last 5 years since the actual Sims original has, the Sims 4 original version has released. So I really wanted to see what we could do with this base game to make it as if I would actually use it in my game, because that's another thing. Actually building them and wanting to use them are two different things. So I really took my time with the builds. The next one that I am going to be posting probably on Saturday, you guys, I think is my favorite of the two. So you're definitely going to need to let me know in the comments which ended up being your favorite of this week's base game builds. And I really wanted to make sure that the exteriors were really nice as well. So if you have a family, you are gonna be able to actually do your gardens and entertain outside as well. So one thing that I can recommend if you do want to attempt your own base games as well, add as much detail in the actual shape of your home that you can, so that it doesn't look as boring as we don't really have a lot of the brick, the nice windows. I think right now one of my struggles is not using Strangerville windows in all of my builds. One thing that I wish that they would do is start adding in individual shutters. And even if we could size them up and down, I think that would be so much fun to be able to make and create your own. And I only thought of that because over on my second channel, I don't know if you guys even know about that, but I have a Roblox channel and I do Bloxburg, and it's kind of based on The Sims. And they have these shutters that you can place wherever you want, and you can alter them for the different windows. And I just thought that would be so much fun to have something like that in The Sims as well. Probably not gonna get it, but I love adding shutters in the game here as well. So like I said, I really tried to add in a lot of different detail throughout all of this build, and including the exterior, so you're going to be able to garden out here as well. And every time that I ended up trying to use the, oh my gosh, what's it called? The swatch picker upper? I don't know what you would call it, but the thing that you can like duplicate an item, I had to remember to not use that because it ended up removing my option of like base game only. Because if I don't have that selected, I will like accidentally add in like random things. So this little greenhouse area, you guys, is probably one of my favorite areas for the exterior of this build. It has like that glass roofing, and at the end of the build, you guys will see that we go in and actually like add in some of like the little rounded gardening potters. So you're gonna be able to garden year round because it does have that roof over it as well. And I've been like obsessed with adding in the fencing and the shrubbery that kind of like closes in the homes as well. I think they just make everything so much cozier, and just makes it a little bit more homey kind of feeling. So another thing, I am grateful that we do have window boxes, but I would really love to see them maybe do some kind of an update that gives us like some more options for window boxes, even though I feel like maybe that is one thing we are limited on in general, just because like the other ones are those hanging, you can get like hanging ivy. I think that one might have came in backyard stuff. And then we have the other one that came with Strangerville that I use like all of the time. So one good thing about doing limited pack builds is that you really kind of get used to using different items that maybe you overlook, or you just get to using them a little bit differently, and you can get like some new favorites. So again, on the interior, I definitely recommend to add in a lot of just interesting little building things in your home, just so that it doesn't have that like boring base game feel. So as I started doing this, I thought the dark was a little bit too much, so you will see me go back in and lighten everything up. And I think I even lightened the flooring up as well. And then I end up like removing some of the counters out because I was like, that looks a little bit strange. I didn't have anything to place where the stairs are. Originally, you guys, I was going to add in a laundry room. And then I was like, wait a minute, that's not gonna work. We don't have a laundry stuff. So that was another one of my struggles. Every time that I started building something, I had plans for it, and then I was like, wait, that's not base game. So what I ended up doing was creating this cute little pantry area. You can use this in base game. It's just kind of one of those little decor areas that it just adds cute little characteristics throughout your home. So what I ended up doing was removing the wall so that like the items didn't snap in the other room. And then you put like a bunch of shelves against the wall and clutter it up, and then you put your wall back and a door, and just make sure that you have like a light in there as well. And then it just kind of looks like a pantry. So I think that looks really, really cute, even though no, it is not functional. There's really nothing you can do in there, but it was just one of those little areas in the home to add like that little extra something to it. So otherwise, it would have just had a wall over it. It'd been boring. And you guys, I actually forgot about this staircase shelf. I started using this a lot more. I even used it in my other build with like the darker wood tone. I think it's gonna be like one of my new favorite kind of items. And also some of my other favorite stuff is definitely the items from the Caribbean update. The palm leaf stuff, oh my gosh. And the fact that you don't even need to use the wallpaper that has like only the palm leaf on it. It does have like some that's like solid on top. Oh my gosh, you guys. These curtains used to be my favorite, absolute favorite, even before, like even after I mean that I had like other packs, I used to love them. They just look so luxurious and they're so detailed. I would like to see them updated a little bit though. One thing that I can say, you guys, the fireplaces in base game suck. They are so bad. There is that like square one that I really wish they would update it so it's an actual white swatch and an actual black swatch. They're just so shaded, and the texture on them is it's like terrible. It's really bad. This one, the only way that, like, it doesn't matter what color that you go with for the fireplace that I used, the inside tile was blue, and it drove me nuts because I did not want blue tile in here. It does match one of the floor tiles that we have, but I really did not want that. And the lunchbox, I completely forgot about that. But again, because we do only have so many packs, you really get to focus on the clutter in the menu because there's only like one scroll to do. Unfortunately. Now, another thing that I would like to see them give a new swatch to is that triple candle box set that I did end up putting on that fireplace. I think it could look really nice if we had like some different shades and some new textures on that as well. So the downstairs, I'm trying to think how many bedrooms this ended up turning out to be. I actually really like how this bathroom turned out. I wasn't sure what I was gonna do with it because it's like one of those long, narrow bathrooms that was just really awkward, but I was able to actually fit a lot in here. So you do have like a tub shower combo, 2 of the sinks in here, and then I do just add in like a lot of the clutter as well. So it's definitely a tight squeeze, but it has like a lot of space and a lot of items in here that your Sims are going to be able to have like a real big family. So I think this was 2 bedroom, 3 bathroom. I think the one that we have coming on Saturday is as well. But you guys, doing all of this clutter, like what is your favorite base game clutter and furniture to use? I feel like the one that I use a lot for the couch, like the sofa and chair, is that like really simple one. I didn't end up using it here, but there's this like really simple sofa set that has like a full sofa love seat, but it doesn't have like a matching chair. And then the other one is the wood and leather sofa set. I think that one does have a chair. It has like the sofa love seat and the chair as well. So I did try to make the bathrooms the same like colors and the same like furniture, but this one upstairs does only have a shower. So I do try to make sure that all of my family homes do have a tub in case like you do have children, you have like your toddlers that you need to give a bath to, because that's the only way that you can. I would like to see them include maybe like, what would you call it? Sink baths? Where you can like actually bathe your children in the kitchen sink or something like that, so that you didn't always need to have like a tub shower combo. But unfortunately, the parents' bedrooms, you guys, is a little bit lacking. I can say that. We really did not have that much space. And I didn't really want to make this home any smaller. Like I didn't want to get rid of any of the bedrooms because I really wanted to make sure this could fit like a lot of kids, a big family in this home as well. So there's like no side tables. I did use that palm leaf wallpaper in here and it just turned out so pretty. Even though there really is not that much stuff in here, I think that it did turn out, you know, pretty nice. It has like a stereo in here. There is 3 doors in this bedroom just because I couldn't really add too much other stuff in here. I thought it kind of worked to put in a door to go in both of the bedrooms as well as the hallway. That way if you had like a toddler, or if you wanted to like switch out one of the toddler rooms for a nursery, I think it would be really cute to have like a door in there. So I really wanted to also use like a bunch of different colors of items that I haven't like used in a while. And this wallpaper that's like pink and it has like light and dark pink paired with the orange, and it turned out so adorable. And I feel like I have not made a dinosaur bedroom in forever. So I ended up placing this little shelf and I seen like that red dinosaur and I just kind of went with it for that. So I tried to like pull in a bunch of the pink and orange throughout like the decor as well. And I definitely would have my child in this room. Like I feel like this home ended up turning out to be a home that I would definitely place in my game to like have my Sims live in. So this bedroom, I wanted to make this one a little bit older looking. So I did try to use those shelves. I wish we would get like some more color swatches, and it's super, super bright. This one does have like the yellows. Oh no, oh my gosh, I'm getting this one mixed up with the other one. I was like, yeah, I made this one older, but this one is for the toddler. So this is the one that I was picturing when I added in that extra door. So this one does have like a lot of the cute clutter, the yellows with the teals, and I think those 2 colors just go so well together. And I did try to add those shelves on the wall, but I don't know, I just really wasn't liking the swatches that ended up coming here. So I did not add that much clutter in this home, you guys. I really wanted it to be a really adorable home, but it was still really functional. And I've done so many clutter builds last week on my channel, so I definitely needed to have a little bit of a break from that as well. So if you guys are looking for super highly cluttered homes, I have like 2 or 3 builds from last week that you basically can barely move in the home. There's like a single dad one, then there is just this other one that's like a mess. But I mean, it's still kind of cute. But out in this living room area, you guys, this is the desk and the little laptop that I was talking about earlier that did come. We also did get the lunar update that gave us that new like rounded table and a bunch of chairs and clutter as well. So I feel like this area up here just looks really private, and I didn't want to add any clutter in here. I wanted it to look like possibly a place that maybe one of the parents worked from home, and we have like the chair for like meetings. Even though we have a bunny, we have children here, so there is going to be a little bit of clutter in here as well. But this home, you guys will be able to download in the gallery, so you are going to want to make sure that you have your move objects enabled before you place it, because as you guys seen, I've like sized things around, altered them up and down to make them kind of just like stand out. In the backyard, we end up putting in one of the debug menu ponds. So that is going to be a place that you can send your Sims to actually like go fishing. And I feel like it just makes this home so much more realistic looking. So I've been having so much fun doing the exteriors that have like all of this little details of like gardens and pathways. You guys wait until you see the other one. The other one is definitely like, oh my gosh, all of the pathways and gardening in that one, I went a little bit overboard. But anyways, you guys, I really hope you did enjoy today's base game build. If you did, let me know down in the comments if this is something that you guys want to see me attempt to do again in the future. And of course, if you have not already, make sure that you do subscribe so you do not miss out on any more of these videos. Make sure also to give today's video a very big thumbs up. It always lets me know you guys did enjoy. And hopefully I'm going to see you all next time. Bye guys!